Yes, so first of all, we need to look at our pipeline in terms of our investments actually. So we have a green registry that determines how much green investments we're having in the next years. Based on that, we raise funds to match basically the green investments that we have. So I think we will accelerate in terms of our green investments, because we're actually accelerating in our green investments as well. First of all, it's really a pleasure to be with you here today. Maybe before I talk about the issuances, I think it's important to talk about what PIF presents as a sovereign wealth fund. So the PIF is actually the non-oil investment arm of the kingdom. So it comes very naturally to us as a sovereign wealth fund to invest into the non-oil economy of Saudi Arabia and also internationally as well. In 2022, we were the first sovereign wealth fund globally to publish a green finance framework. Against the framework, which is the basis obviously of issuing green bonds, loans and sukuk, we've issued around 11 billion US dollar of green bonds, all of which were 5 to 6 times oversubscribed, which tells you the demand. I think what we're seeing is obviously, especially from our discussion with the investors, are three main things. You know, the investors, they want to see diversity across the products, basically, tenor currencies as well, which we've been doing across our issuances in terms of tenors and currencies as well. Actually, last week we issued our inaugural euro denominated bond. What they're also interested in is obviously to see the impact of their investments. They want to see where the proceeds are actually used. In our green finance framework, we're actually committed to the investors to publish an impact and an allocation report. For the past 2 years, we've been issuing that report, and our upcoming report is going to be before end of month. I can actually reveal something that I should not reveal. The issuances that we've raised in the past 2 years were fully allocated, and actually 95% of that allocation is into new projects. So only 5% of that into previous projects of only 2-year look back. So I think the demand is there obviously, but the investors demand transparency, demand to see where the I would say the impact is coming from. They want to see more details about the projects and where those proceeds are used, and they obviously want to see more diversification. And since we believe that we're one of the leaders actually in terms of green financing, we also take on our shoulders the fact that we need to educate as well. I would say dictate the way that we issue different currency. Obviously, the main currency that we issued is in US dollar. But two main objectives, it's either we do it from strategic reasons, or second, we do it from an asset liability management. So whenever we have investments into certain jurisdictions, then we usually raise capital into those jurisdictions as well. So all of the above, I would say, not only RMB, but we're looking at different currencies as well. We've issued in the past in sterling bonds as well. And whenever we issue in a different currency, we want to make sure that we're committing to that market. We're not opportunistic, so we like to see it as more of a long-term commitment from our side. Of where the kingdom is, what we're doing, especially on the PIF level, especially in sustainability, and also one of the things that we've been doing in the past 2 years, we believe, seeing is believing, so we're bringing those investors to come and see the projects on the ground and to see the impact on the ground, and this has been really successful.